Hi there, this is Kareem from Keeper's Nursery. Today is the 6th of July 2024 and I'm making a video about cherries again. So this is sort of towards the end of the British cherry season. I did a video in sort of mid-June, maybe late June, which was to sort of illustrate, well, to highlight some of the cherries that are ripe at that time of the year. Now this is towards the end of the season and this will be the last cherry video I'll do this season, but it's a very nice crop. As you can see, I'm sort of dressed up for the England game. England are playing Switzerland pretty soon, so maybe by the time you've seen this we're already out. We're pretty rubbish at football, but maybe we win the whole Euros, and I'll have to eat my words. But focusing back onto the cherries, it is a bit windy. This is classic rubbish English July weather, where it's very showery today, and I don't know, it might start raining again. It is a bit windy. There's a sort of 20-mile-an-hour wind. It is relatively warm. It's about 18 degrees. It's wet though, so we'll see. Anyway, let me crack on. So to begin with, we've got the Stella cherry. Stella is probably the most popular cherry variety grown in this country. It does crop very well. It's sort of disease resistant. It's a sort of a meaty cherry. Let's go in. So these are darker than they were in June, looking very sort of pretty. I've kept the bags on, believe it or not. In the last video I did, I took the bags off, and the bags basically protect the cherries from birds. So I took the bags off in the last video I did, and in that time the bags were probably open for about an hour at most, and I took some photos. Blackbirds had come and descended, started ripping these cherries off the trees, so I quickly had to run and chase after them and basically put all the bags back on. So I've not taken the bags off fully. Anyway, this is sort of softened from the hardness that it had. It's a very nice cherry. It's very sweet. What we'd call a black cherry. These need picking right now, so I'll probably come back soon and get a get a basket and pick those. Stella is very good. If you're looking for one cherry to have, it's Stella, probably self-fertile. I did prefer something like the Inga, which was more of a sort of mellow flavoured cherry, sort of buttery. But Stella, because it's a sort of meatier cherry, that's more, it will survive longer. If you think about taking a cherry and having to pick it and then seeing how it transports, it's sort of firmer, which is quite nice. This cherry here, this is Bigaroo. Oh god, you can only see the bag. Bigaroo Gulcher, an excellent late ripening black cherry. So as you can see, it's a lovely size as well, beautiful black cherry. I've not tried this one yet this season, and it is starting to rain. Great. That is amazing. Very nice flavour. Ever so slightly smaller than the Stella, but I'd say the flavour is better. I mean, a lot of commercial varieties aren't going to be the best tasting things. If you think of anything very commercial, it's how it looks, how big it is, everything else. That is a better tasting one. Bigaroo Gulcher, I think that's what we're going to call it. This one here, goodness, I should have checked all the labels before I got into this. Can I read that label? It is Merton Late. So yeah, Merton, there are loads of varieties called Merton, and it is raining, brilliant. Merton is a place in London, which you've hopefully heard of, and a sort of South London, and I guess near Wimbledon, which it is Wimbledon season right now, which is why it's raining so much. A very nice cherry. So ever so slightly more acidic, which I actually like, because it's a yellow cherry. I'm just going to pause the video to wait for the rain to stop. Okay, so it's more or less stopped raining. That shower only lasted a few minutes. Moving on. So we've got Penny here. Penny is a very popular modern cherry as well. It's got quite a thick, short stalk to it, which is interesting. Yeah, I do produce quite a lot of these for sale. I believe it is a sort of modern cherry, which is self-fertile again. It's very meaty. It's not sort of black inside. Actually very meaty with the texture, which means it's got a lot of give to it. Not my favourite cherry, but it's very pleasant still. I like the softer, buttery cherries more. But that's just, you know, that's my preference. I still think penny is worth growing. Here, oh, look at these. These look like I should have picked them ages ago. They've gone completely black. Starting to crack because of the rain. Dumpty Dumpty Dum. Am I going to... Oh, there's a lot of them here as well. I need to pick all of those. They look very good. Now, can I find the label for this? It is Longley's Black Eagle. That is so nice and soft and ripe now. And it is raining. Why am I doing this today? Oh goodness. So yeah, there's another one. These are very ripe right now. Very nice cherry. Very nice sort of soft flavour. Okay, the blue clouds, not the blue clouds, the blue sky has tricked me, and it is still raining, but it has stopped again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, no, I'm gonna carry on. I don't care about this rain. So over here, loads of cherries here. This is called, forgive me, this is a hard one to pronounce, Schlummekarana. Very, very good looking cherry again. Nice long stalks on them. There we go. Oh, can we see that at all? What's going on? Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure about this. There we go. Nice in focus there. Good looking cherry, very nice. Nice and red inside. Yeah, that is extremely nice. Don't ask me to say the name again, very hard to say. This is Strawberry Heart. Starting to split again in the rain. I should really pick these. I'm sort of trying to... It's quite hard for me to tell when the cherries are ripe without just trying them, but I'm very busy at the moment with all the kids, so not out here a lot. That's yellow on the inside. It's ever so slightly bitter. Slightly disappointing, but still a nice cherry. There's a bag there. This is the other Black Eagle. So this one is just called Black Eagle. Beautiful looking cherries. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, that's nice. Again, I'd say ever so slightly bitter again. Not just pure sweet, but it's got a nice balance of depth of flavour. It's not just a sweet flavour, it's sort of slightly acidic, ever so slightly bitter, but overall just a pleasant cherry sweet flavour. And the texture is very good. This is Merton, no it's not, this is Ironsides, beg your pardon, this is Ironsides. Don't ask me why it's called Ironsides. The other inside, I don't think that's ready yet. This one is Merton Late again. We tried that a minute ago, but yes, I'm happy to eat more than one cherry. Can't remember what I said about it, but I think it's yellow inside. That is a very nice yellow cherry. That is delicious. Yep, I like that Merton Late. This one here, we have tried this already. Now this is Bigaroo Gulcher. Very dark. Very black inside. Very nice. Excellent. As you can see, not many cherries left to try. There's a... Ooh. Ow, that was thorny. This is Stella again. So, Stella cherries, as you can see, they are big. I have to say, having tried all these cherries this year, so I don't usually get to try them all, I can see why Stella is popular. That is a massive cherry. That is, you know, when you buy olives and there's one, you know, there's one or two expensive ones where they're like 10 times the size. This one is sort of double the size of most cherries, I'd say. It has softened. So if you leave a Stella long enough, it does soften, which is very nice. Mmm. Now these are starting to red up because they were yellow before. This variety is Merton Glory. It's a big yellow cherry. Well, it was last week and now it's sort of redding up. We'll see if it's ripe. Not quite ripe by mine. I think it needs a bit more. This is early Rivers, I think. Sorry, I'm not taking the bags off fully, but you can see there are loads of cherries in there. I've just got to come back and protect these from the birds. So this is early Rivers. Again, that's a nice big beautiful cherry. I think it's a Kentish cherry. So Kent is the county we're in. So that's like not quite the state because they're very small, but very nice flavour, slightly buttery. Yeah, extremely nice flavour. That's good. That was good. This one here is amber, so a lot smaller these. Starting to appreciate the difference in size. Sorry I'm rushing through this, I'm starting to get a bit cold because I'm all wet. Yeah, that's amber. I tried this a few weeks ago and I really liked it because it is a different flavour to have a sort of yellow red cherry as opposed to a dark red black cherry. Completely white inside, that is amazing. Yeah, I like amber. If you're looking for a yellow red cherry, I'd recommend amber. There was a few weeks ago, well, about a week ago, me and my son came here and just started picking cherries and eating them, and I wasn't really filming. There was one variety which was, I think it was Merton Bigaroo, and I don't know what Bigaroo means, but there's a few with that word in. That was amazing. That was a dark cherry which was completely white inside, and it was perfection, that flavour. That was amazing, that cherry, and I wish I had caught it on camera because it was quite striking as well, being dark flesh. This one is Black Eagle again. We've done Black Eagle already, but I'll just eat more cherries. Firmer. Again, slightly bitter. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Ever so slightly bitter. Not sure. Not sure. It's a strawberry heart again. Coming to the end of this video, that strawberry heart again. Don't know if we've got anything after this. That one was better than the other one. Oh yeah, I've already done that one. I think that's it. So I'm going to protect my cherries now. There were a few actual bags here that have been ripped to shreds recently. So I should really pick these cherries now, the ones that are ripe. Hope that's been informative. I'm learning a lot about cherries this year. Usually, as I said, the birds just get all the cherries and I can read about the cherries, and there is that new book which Joan Morgan's making with Elizabeth Dowd's like cherry portraits, which will be amazing. It's good to try them firsthand. Obviously, I've never bothered to like net these cherries fully, where you sort of put a big canopy net over them. Bagging them seems all right. I mean, these bags, I looked up the other day, I bought 100 for about 35 quid, oh, pounds sterling. So you're looking at 30p a bag. I guess that's like 45, 50 cents or something. It's a bit of a shame because I'd say at least 30% of the bags are ruined now, and I feel quite wasteful having sort of, you know, I could reuse those bags, but it does mean that I've tried a lot of cherries, which is very nice. My son's really enjoyed cherries for the first time properly. I'd probably do it again, actually. You know, you lose a few bags, you sort of get over it. The blackbirds get most of it. I think it's the blackbirds which are the smart culprits, which are coming in rather than flocks of other things. Maybe possibly pigeons, but I think it's blackbirds. They probably can see the red and they go for it. So now I'm just going to come back. I'm going to bag these up and then I'm going to come back, maybe take some photos for the website, because we do sort of publish these on our website, keepersnursery.co.uk. Add some descriptions on there, and then I will pick most of these cherries and we'll eat the cherries and hopefully watch England win. And I guess we want Turkey to win, or maybe Holland. I'm not sure. I mean, it's all good fun. I think Spain should win the Euros. Sorry if this is becoming a. I do like football, so I have spent many hours. Last night I probably watched about five hours of football. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good time to sort of. It's good. That's what summer's about, basically, watching football and eating cherries. So anyway, thank you very, very much for watching. It is now sunny, so this is what happens in England. You get the rain, you get the wind, then it's sunny. I guess the plants really do actually need a bit more rain. It was very hot a few weeks ago, so adding this rain is very useful. There's some fighter jets, if anyone likes fighter jets. They're not really fighter jets. They're just noisy aeroplanes. We do get to see lots of aeroplanes where we are here. Yesterday, actually, there was a really old bomber, you know, these massive things that flew over very low, this World War sort of II looking thing. We usually get lots and lots of Spitfires. These are sort of the Battle of Britain planes, but these are sort of not the original ones, but people spent thousands going up on them. So anyway, one of the perks of where I am, we're quite close to an airfield, so sometimes they do flips and loop-de-loops and stuff, and it's interesting. Anyway, ciao ciao, bye bye.